If you've been using ChatGPT without ever touching the model picker, you might be leaving half of its power on the table without even realizing it. And if you have been touching it, there's a good chance you're still picking the wrong option for what you're actually trying to do. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly which type of model to choose for every situation, so you get faster answers when you need speed and smarter answers when you need deeper reasoning. Before we get into it, make sure to like this video, drop a comment, and subscribe, because this one setting alone can completely change your experience with ChatGPT. Let's get started. Here's something most people don't realize. ChatGPT is no longer just one single AI. Behind that simple chat box are multiple model options, each optimized for a different kind of task. Some prioritize speed, others spend more time reasoning through difficult problems before responding, and some are optimized for software development and technical workflows. Picking the right one isn't just a technical detail. It directly affects how accurate, how detailed, and how useful your answers actually are. Let's start with the default option, the one most people use automatically. This is the fast, general-purpose model, and it's designed for everyday conversations. It's perfect for drafting emails, brainstorming ideas, answering questions, translating text, summarizing documents, and handling most daily tasks. If you're writing a quick message, asking for advice, or looking up information, this is probably the right choice. For the majority of conversations, you don't need anything more. It's fast, responsive, and gets the job done. But here's where things change. Some questions aren't just about finding an answer. They require careful reasoning. Think about comparing two business strategies, solving a difficult math problem, analyzing a long report, or planning a complex project. For these kinds of tasks, reasoning-focused models usually produce better results because they spend more time working through the problem before responding. The trade-off is that they take a little longer, but that extra time often leads to a more accurate and thoughtful answer. Many reasoning models also let you choose how much effort your problem actually needs. Simple questions are answered quickly, while more challenging ones may receive additional reasoning automatically. That means you can often leave the model selection on its default or automatic setting and still get excellent results. But if an answer feels too shallow for a complicated problem, it's worth manually switching to a reasoning-focused model and asking again. The difference can be surprisingly noticeable. Now let's talk about coding, because model choice matters here more than almost anywhere else. For quick tasks like explaining an error, writing a small script, or fixing a simple bug, a fast, general-purpose model is usually more than enough. But if you're building a large application, debugging multiple files, designing software architecture, or working through complex algorithms, reasoning-focused models tend to produce more reliable solutions because they can keep track of more moving parts throughout the problem. The more complex the project becomes, the more valuable deeper reasoning becomes. So, how do you actually decide which one to use? Here's a simple checklist. If your task is quick and straightforward, use the fast general-purpose model. If your task involves analysis, planning, research, difficult writing, or solving a multi-step problem, switch to a reasoning-focused model. And if you're coding, choose based on the complexity of the project rather than assuming one model is always best. And if you're ever unsure, start with the default option. If the answer isn't detailed enough, move to a reasoning model before rewriting your prompt. One final thing to keep in mind. AI models evolve constantly. Names change, new versions appear, and older ones disappear. That's why it's more useful to understand what each type of model is designed to do than to memorize specific names. The principle stays the same even as the technology evolves. Fast models are ideal for everyday work. Reasoning-focused models shine on complex problems, and choosing the right tool for the task will almost always give you better results than using the same model for everything. In the next video, I'll put different ChatGPT models through the exact same prompts so you can see where each one performs best and whether the extra reasoning time is actually worth it. If this video helped you finally understand how to choose the right model instead of just guessing, smash that like button, leave a comment telling me which type of model you're going to try first, and subscribe for more practical AI tutorials just like this one. I'll see you in the next video.